the point, number 32, Sammy Whitcomb. At power forward, number 21, Mercedes Russell. Starting at the other forward position, number 0, Kia Nurse. Starting at center, number 13, Ezzy McGregor. Starting at the other guard, number 24, Jewel Lloyd. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Seattle starters.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Seattle Storm.
Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And while the season is still young, it feels like we're starting to get a grasp of which teams are contenders and which ones are pretenders.
Well, some teams are certainly off to hot starts. It's always great to hit the ground running.
Yeah, and on the flip side, there's plenty of time left in this season, so even some of the teams that have struggled out of the gate can still right the ship.
It'll be the Storm off the tip.
Pass to Magbagor.
It's stolen by Jackie Young.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Magbagor. That is her first foul of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Outside Young. Pass to Wilson.
An aggressive defender. I like watching Magbagor work on this end.
And it's Wilson missing. Here's Nurse. Russell with it. Out to Lloyd. From deep. Drops in the tray.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Pass to Clark. Outside Parker. Gray outside. Clock at 6. Wilson left side. Over Magbagor. Wilson with the bucket.
15, maybe 18 feet. This is about the extent of Wilson's range. A center who doesn't need to chuck up threes to be effective.
Now here's Whitcomb. Got that one up quick.
Didn't find a very good shot there, but 2 points is 2 points.
Inside, Wilson. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Well, guys, Asia Wilson continues to demonstrate why she's a top defender.
The 2022 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, Asia Wilson takes defense very seriously, and she expects her teammates to do the same. You just gotta love how she sets the tone.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Pass to Lloyd. Now Russell. And here's Whitcomb. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Candace Parker. Here's Wilson. The second effort. Russell pulls it in.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And these calls, they can be some of the toughest calls for officials to make.
But in this case, I think she got it right. The defender's still moving there and never really got set.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
And the basket by Lloyd.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly right there to get the quick hitter.
Here's Gray. There's the triple. The Aces with another miss.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Wilson. That's good, and it's Candace Parker with the assist.
Talk about reading the floor. Parker's teammates feed off her energy as a playmaker.
Right side Whitcomb. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. And again, Seattle with the triple.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Pass to Clark. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
With how much pride Clark has, you just knew she'd come back with a tray of her own.
To the inside. And Lloyd gets it to go.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Now Parker. Clark outside. Pass to Gray. Three-pointer. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Seattle leading. Nurse outside. From outside, off the mark. Fast break, Las Vegas. Outside, Young. Back to Clark. Outside, Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Young. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, it's a part of her game that's improving. Young's been working on that three-point stroke. Will add another dimension to her game.
Pass to Lloyd. It's stolen by Parker. Clark left side. Young. Back to Clark. And here's Candace Parker for three. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
This is a newer part of Parker's game. We've seen her three output more than double over the course of her career.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
We've just seen him make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been easily avoided if they had just played smart basketball.
Absolutely, Brian. They need to play smarter. They've got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Now here's Gray. Looking for her first basket still in this one. That's in. Coming off an assist from Candace Parker.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Seattle calls timeout.
And when the LA Sparks won the 2008 draft lottery, Candace Parker was the automatic first overall pick.
And what a career she had in Los Angeles, winning MVP as a rookie, playing over a decade with the Sparks. Candace leaving his serious basketball legacy in LA.
Here's Lloyd. She's got 10. Pass to Turner. Lloyd, guarded by Young. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just let a player like Kia Nurse get comfortable because she shoots it well on catch and shoots.
Now here's Parker. Outside Williams. Here's Plum. Wilson left side. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holmes. And it's Nurse with the rebound.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
Turner, Parker defending. A baseline J. And it's Turner missing. The Aces with the lead. Down low. That one drops for her.
Now, scoring in this league is so difficult. A player like Parker thrives because she converts when it's tough. Mentally, just so strong.
And the call will go against Jewel Lloyd. That is her first foul of the game.
Team's first. Third team foul. Substitution for the Aces. Elena Coates. Sydney Colson.
Pass to Plum. Lays it up and banks it in.
Impressive hustle on the glass by Plum. You gotta like her effort out there.
Now here's McAvoy. Now Holmes. Parker defending. Nifty move. No good off the back of the rim. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for her, and she's just creating good opportunities. And when you do that, you can convert.
For 3, Kia Nurse. Here's Turner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Here's Colson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Parker. Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. Here's Coates. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now here's Williams to the middle. And stolen by Lloyd. The layup off target. Fast break, Las Vegas. 3-pointer, Kelsey Plum. Misses her second shot and 4 attempts from the field. Pass to Lloyd. And that comes off the assist by Kia Nurse.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Williams, defended by Nurse. And here's Colson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a 3. McAvoy grabs the miss. The Storm trail. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Holmes. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Outside Plum. Back to Parker. Now Colson. Williams, defended by Nurse. Outside Parker. over McGregor. The bank shot, no good. Nurse with it. Williams there. Nurse with the bucket.
You love Nurse's fire offensively, refusing to let the contact trip her up.
Now the Aces with it. It's a 5-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Here's Colson, defended by Turner. Had a nice open look right there.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Pass to McGregor. Great pass to set up the lane.
I like how McGregor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Now Colson. Here's Parker. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Aces ahead, up 5. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Second quarter just getting set to begin. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
I like what I've seen from them defensively. They forced a lot of turnovers with quick hands.
Yeah, they've been aggressive. Those active hands producing steals early.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Turner. That's her first foul.
Team foul.
To the paint. Clark, defended by Nurse. Down low. Coates. Missed inside.
Well, this is why you need good defenders inside contesting shots.
Yeah, making every shot a tough shot, even in tight.
Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And Jackie Young, the first pick in the 2019 draft, averaged just 6 points per game as a rookie.
But she used that number as fuel and motivation, and Young earning an all-star game nod in 2022, plus winning a title with the Aces. A great example of investing in yourself.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them.
The top overall pick of the draft by Las Vegas in 2019, Jackie Young came out of college early, becoming the third junior to ever be taken with the top pick after Candace Parker and Jewel Lloyd.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Turner with the bucket.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did that.
And there's the foul called on Whitcomb. That's foul number 2 for her.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit. Not what you like to see.
Pass to Coates. Back to Clark. Outside Young. 5 to shoot.
Because of Russell's lengthy wingspan, she's able to disrupt opponents looking to score.
Outside Whitcomb. Turner. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Gray. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. They get it back. And it's Wilson missing. And it's the Storm with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. To the inside. A nice shot by McGregor.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. The old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
Here's Coates. Gray outside. And she's going for the oop here. A nice shot by Wilson.
Great confidence on the J from Wilson. You know, she's known as a post player, but Asia has really worked on that jumper.
Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Turner. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Coates. The Aces with the lead. Here's Young. She's got 5. Here's Coates, guarded by Russell. Now Magbagor. Out to Nurse. And here's Russell. Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Turner. From the arc. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Clark, defended by Nurse. Here's the floater. And the bucket is good from Clark indeed.
Effective trip down the floor, ending up with Clark getting a nice look.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Whitcomb. Pass to Nurse. This one for 3. And the Storm miss again.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
First personal foul, teams first. In for your Seattle Storm, Dulcie Farcombengiadu.
Now here's Whitcomb, guarded by Young. Here's Turner. Russell. Pass to Turner. Now here's Whitcomb, guarded by Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. In it goes. That's her 3rd bucket, and she's missed 5 so far.
After shooting easily 40% on threes in college, Nurse was under 30% her rookie season in the WNBA. Just shows you how huge the adjustment is to the professional game. That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Whitcomb. Bengiadu, guarded by Young. Outside Whitcomb. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, Seattle with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. That's tipped. Fast break, here they come. Whitcomb with it. Now Young defending. Pass to Russell. Low block shot. And it's Seattle scoring again.
Once Russell gets inside, it's already too late. She has a nice touch around the basket.
Clark outside. Wilson. Now here's Russell. She's guarded closely. Out to the wing. Up top, Whitcomb. Here's Wilson. Good.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Seattle with the ball. Whitcomb with it. To the left wing. Here's Turner. Pass to Mengiadu. Shoots over Wilson. And it's Seattle scoring again.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And the Aces call time here. And it's the Aces with the ball. And here's Colson. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
That is so tough to defend. She'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is pretty much unstoppable.
Now here is Lloyd. Candace Parker with the block.
The 2020 Defensive Player of the Year, Candace Parker, not someone you want to test.
For three, and she's good on the three ball.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
The Storm trail. Inside, Nurse. Bucket is good.
She's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now Colson. Outside Plum. Lloyd grabs the board. Here's Melbourne. Outside Lloyd. Melbourne takes the three. Candace Parker with the rebound. And here's Colson. And a missed layup. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. She's guarded by Williams. Count the basket.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Outside Plum. Pass to Colson.
2 minutes.
Back to Plum. To the middle. And the basket by Parker.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
Here's Melbourne. Parker defending. Out to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Melbourne. Fires from deep. Good work defensively by Candace Parker. The Aces with the lead. Kelsey Plum from outside. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Now Melbourne. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Lloyd missing.
She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Good on the shot.
The defense cannot figure out how to stop Parker. It's almost impossible for defenders to stay in front of her.
Here's Melbourne. Out to Nurse. It's hauled in by Williams.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Wilson can't hit.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
Lloyd. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Here's Wilson. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Aces on top, leading by 3. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. You know, Nurse has been exceptional here, guys.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Young shot's good.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Well, Brian, Chelsea Gray is the whole package and really a true point guard.
Well, she's consistent with her scoring, and she can really move the ball around. One of the better shooters as far as percentage in the WNBA.
And that one good.
A fluid athlete who runs the floor with precision. Clark makes her presence felt pretty much whenever she's out on the court.
Here's Melbourne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fast break, Las Vegas. The floater, and it's Clark laying it in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here is Lloyd. He's got 12. And during the 2020 Wubble playoffs, Jewel Lloyd was unreal for the Storm.
A huge reason Seattle won that title. Lloyd was basically 50, 40, 90, hit 28 points in game one of the finals, picking up her second ring.
And she knocks down the first one.
And what you like about Jewel Lloyd, she's very unselfish, but can also take over with her scoring.
She really understands what the team needs from her, and that can change night to night or even moment to moment. But no matter what happens, she's able to feel out the situation and deliver.
Here's Gray. Whitcomb grabs the miss.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Lloyd. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
Jackie Young.
Shots next.
Second personal foul. Second
On the
team
night,
foul.
she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for Seattle, Jewel Lloyd.
She misses the free throw.
Lloyd gets to the line pretty often for a guard. Lights out at the stripe.
That one misses.
And looking at the career of A'ja Wilson, she's already had a Hall of Fame resume, and she's only in her mid-20s.
Look get this. Before Asia's 27th birthday, multiple MVPs, championships in college,
Chelsea
the WNBA, gold at the games. Here's what is crazy. Wilson is still getting better.
Now here is Lloyd. 14 points for her.
Mengiadu, no good.
Outside Young. Knocked away and stolen by Lloyd. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Young with the steal. And here we go. Ace is running. Shot by Parker, no good. The Storm trail. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Whitcomb, she's covered by Clark. Out of bounds, it'll be Ace's ball.
Las Vegas ball.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Parker. And fouled hard that time. And get 2 shots at the line.
And the pressure that Parker puts on defenders is impressive. Able to draw fouls with ease.
At the line
And
for
for
the
Candace
team,
Parker, winning a title in 2021 with her hometown Sky.
Take a break.
Man,
Take a break.
you know that was extra
2
sweet.
shots.
It was special. I mean, Parker signing as a free agent with the Sky, taking a giant leap after spending her first 13 seasons with the Sparks. But Candace was rewarded with a parade in Chicago, her hometown. Well, she's won national championships in college, gold medals, but Parker finally got her first WNBA title in 2016, leading the LA Sparks, really completing her trophy mantle.
Here's Seattle. They trail by 11. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Young with it. 7 points in the game. Inside, shot left block. Park can't hit. And it's the Storm with the ball. Here's Whitcomb. And the layup is good.
The scoring ability has always been there for Whitcomb. Such a great shot creator.
And there's the foul called on Whitcomb.
Sammy Whitcomb.
That's her third foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Seattle on D. 6-point game. With some arc. And she lays it up and in.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Whitcomb, that's good.
And Whitcomb isn't afraid to go in amongst the trees. Impressive finish inside.
Left side, Young. She drains a quick shot.
Well, the jump shot, it's been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep on pulling up and just watching them go down.
That opens up your
Sammy
offense.
Whitcomb.
And there's the foul called on Whitcomb.
Third team
That
foul.
will get her 4th foul of the game. Pass to Clark. Parker. Now here's Gray. To the paint. Wilson. Over McGregor. And too long on the shot. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. She got ahead of herself there and just lost her concentration. At least that's what I think.
Now here's Young. She's got 9. To the inside. Clark. That's good. And Asia Wilson with the assist. And here's Whitcomb. She has 6. Shoots the 3. Here's McGregor. Tries again. Williams. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Holmes. Clock at 4. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's McGregor. Nurse outside. Down low. Goes back up. A nice shot by McGregor.
Playing with enthusiasm. Ezzy McGregor. Big second chance bucket.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Drafted in 2020 out of Australia, Ezzy McGregor had quite the rookie season.
She was just 20 at the time, helping Seattle to the Wubble title. And with each year in the league, McGregor's really made strides, turning into one of the top shot blockers in the W.
Aces making a switch. Now Colson. Pass to Wilson. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player.
Williams. She's guarded by Williams.
Another good rebound. And we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Here's Colson. Floats one. Russell pulls it in. Inside. Some solid defense from Candace Parker.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's Melbourne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Outside Parker. Wide open. Colson with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Outside Williams. Puts up the three. They get it back. Russell. Count that one.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
Here's Colson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Kelsey Plum with the steal. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Into your scandal score, Ezzy Magbagor.
Here's Melbourne. Out to the wing. It's Gabby Williams on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
And we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Nurse. 15 points in the game.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Well, you might be surprised by Williams' court vision, but she isn't. She knows she can make sharp passes offensively.
Here's Melbourne. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. With the floater. A nice shot by Magdalene.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Pass to Colson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Plum. Outside Williams. Now Russell. Just 5 to shoot. No good from the low block. Now the Aces with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Outside Parker. Williams. Lets it go from 11. Magdalene grabs the miss.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. Team
That's on Gabby Williams.
Team foul.
Got to credit the effort there from Williams. Her aggressiveness is what forces the D to act.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Aces making a change here. She hits both from the stripe.
Throughout her career, Raquana Williams has struggled with injuries, but she seems to always come back even stronger.
Pass to Lloyd. Magdalene. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for it. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Aces on top. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter.
She showed us she's got a little point guard on her with this tremendous setup.
That was a terrific pass no matter what position it came from, but it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by her.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Horston. Now Mengiadu. Outside Whitcomb. And there's the foul called on Whitcomb. That'll be foul number 5 for her.
You hate to point to just one person for why a team is down at any given time, but her 5 turnovers right now have completely slowed down her team's offense.
Now here's Gray. Here's Plum. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. And where's the cheese?
And it's good. 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And when it comes to WNBA accolades, Kelsey Plum has a knack for racking them up.
A champion, all-star, 6th player of the year. In fact, in her first all-star game appearance, Kelsey Plum won all-star game MVP. Few players can say they've done the same.
And she makes the first. And so she makes both from the line.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite the deficit.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Tim, right? I mean, another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
You got to force the issue when you're down, as you were saying.
Horston, guarded by Young. Mercedes Russell, high post. Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded by Plum. Out of bounds, it'll be Ace's ball.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in. And there's the foul called on Whitcomb. That's it for her. She's fouled out of the game. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and she'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. She's going to have to watch the rest on the sideline.
Plum, covered by Lloyd. Back to Wilson. Out to Gray. Ripped away. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Pass to Russell. It doesn't go for her. Alicia Clark with the defensive effort. Gray outside. Back to Clark. Young with it. 5 on the clock. Now here's Clark. The Aces with another miss.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And it's Lloyd missing. Plum with it. Picked up by Lloyd. Chelsea Gray for 3. The reverse. And Wilson finishes it off.
They're scoring much more efficiently in the second half and have pushed their shooting percentage over 50%.
And any team will take that. If you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting all the looks you want on offense, and they just have to play smart to keep this lead.
You always love it when you make more than you miss.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. I love Jordan Horston's game. Really an old school style wing.
Tremendous defender. Horston, she doesn't take a lot of threes, prefers to work inside, does work on the boards as well, willing to do anything to win a game.
Outside Young. Clark. Pass to Gray.
Storm foul. Jade Melbourne. First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul.
Here's Gray. Plum, covered by Lloyd. Now here's Plum. Not a lot of room. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for two. That one on Lloyd. And it's obvious where Kelsey Plum gets her athleticism. I mean, just look at her family.
Yeah, her mom was a volleyball player in college, while her dad played football and baseball. Now you put all that together, and you see that Kelsey Plum has carved out her niche on the hardwood.
The top pick of the 2017 draft. Kelsey Plum was a good player her first couple of years, but she's become a great one after a few off seasons. Credit Kelsey for continuing to improve her game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Clark. Outside Young. Ooh, man, I know a hot topic in the WNBA amongst players, charter flights.
Oh, credit the league. This last offseason, they expanded their charter flight program, taking steps in the right direction.
And it's about the quality of the games. We'll see charter flights used for the Commissioner's Cup, all playoff games, and select regular season games, mostly back-to-backs.
Good quickness, but great length can help nurse on drives, allows her to get shots in areas that can't be swatted.
Outside Young. Pass to Gray. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
Assist goes to
a mindful decision maker. Gray always knows where she is on the court and what's around her.
Now here's Turner. Knocked loose. Out to Lloyd. Over Gray. Lloyd, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Hey, look over here.
Pass to Wilson. Over Magbagor. And that one's good. Wilson.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Now here is Lloyd. To the right side. Here's Turner. The shot's good on the assist by Lloyd.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Gray with it. Defended by Turner. Wilson, left side. Over Magbagor. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives any given moment.
Seattle calls timeout. The playoff format. Top 8 teams, regardless of conference, make it. 3-game first rounds, 5-game semis, and finals. How do you guys like that?
Well, I love it. I love the playoff format. My favorite part is just one 8-team bracket. Get the best squads in there.
And that first round is great. The first 2 games at the better seeded team. So if you're the higher seed, you really want to sweep and avoid that winner-take-all game 3 on the road.
Now here is Lloyd. Shoots over Young. And it's Lloyd missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Plum, that's good.
I love to see it. Her confidence has come back since halftime.
Right side, Lloyd. Pass to Turner. From downtown, Las Vegas grabs the miss.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
Wilson. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal foul.
So productive inside. Wilson is assertive down low and is always looking to make her mark.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw. She goes 0 of 2. One thing I love about the WNBA, we see rule changes here before the NBA.
Well, the league does an incredible job experimenting, trying out new things that make the game better for us fans.
The best part for me is the speed of a WNBA game and how the rules help that. You watch a game, and it's basically constant action. Fewer commercial breaks means more exciting plays.
Now here's Nurse. Pass to Lloyd. Shoots over Young. Lloyd with the bucket.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now Young. Outside Parker. And here's Plum. Parker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
3
Extending
points.
her range. Parker showing great poise. And to me, that's part of what makes her a top-notch scorer.
Up top, Plum. Defended by Turner. Double team on Asia Wilson. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
Jump ball call.
And here are the aces now. Plum, defended by Turner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clark.
2 minutes remaining.
Gets that
in the
one
game.
through
2
the
minutes.
hole. Makes her 7 for
Alicia
13
Clark.
this game.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Out to the right wing. Here's Turner. Connects from three-point range.
Unselfish play from Jewel Lloyd right there. She's all about getting the ball to uncovered teammates.
To the middle. Plum, defended by
Kelsey
Turner.
Plum.
And it's in.
She's had
Jackie
such
Young.
a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Now here's Young. Well, we're all so happy to have Brittany Griner safely back home. And it's a bonus that she's able to play in games and at a high level at that.
Well, let's give it up for the league. I mean, they had a huge part in getting Brittany back from Russia. All of the advocacy, celebrating her, just keeping her in the minds of sports fans.
Well said. We should also give props to the players. Many went above and beyond in their support for Brittany.
Lloyd from long range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Shoots from the right block. Yeah, count it.
And the ball handling moves of Jewel Lloyd are just so clever. She has no problem getting creative out there.
Here's Colson. Outside Young. Pass to Parker. Colson. Shot clock at 3. Back to Parker. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Parker. Now Colson. Defended by Turner. And here's Colson. So it's the Aces winning this one easily.
That's the end of
To
the game.
come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah,
We
Blake,
hope to see
I
you
guess they
again
don't
soon for
need
the
home
next home
cooking.
game.
Like, you're cooking from your mom to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that'll wrap it up